In the name of Allah, the Rahman and the Rahim, dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I Nasim Gul. Today we are taking Semantics class. Today's lecture is on lexical relations or semantic relations. Okay, this is one of the topics in your course contents. So first of all, I'll give you the introduction of the today's lecture. Then we will define in this lecture that what is lexical relation, then synonym, formal, informal words, odd words, examples, and conclusion. So, dear students, as we know that words are not just the container of meanings. Words are not just the containers of meanings or instrument of meanings, but with words we can do many things. Like with the help of words we assume always, and we need words while using a language. Okay, so it is estimated that when a learner learns or having capacity of good language skills, he or she must be knowing 3 or 4,000 or 5,000 words, okay, to be successful in his or her communication or in language usage. So words are not just the containers of meanings or instrument of meanings. Like we have discussed that words have different features. Like in semantic features we have discussed, lexical features are there of words. So today we are trying to know that what is a lexical relation, or what are the lexical relations or semantic relations in words. Like words are not just they are not just playing different roles in a sentence. Like for example, sometime a word is a subject or object we can use in both ways. In many ways one word can be used, can be same word can be noun, can be yes. When we are taking example of noun can become a subject or object or complement, even adjective. Okay, so different functions are performed by a single word. So they are not just playing different roles in a sentence, but they have also some relations with each other or one another. With each other means when we are comparing two words, each other is used for two and one another is used for more than two. Okay, so they have relations with one another or each other. Okay, when we relate them with the others, then we are knowing the meanings. Okay, so this is a process. With the help of semantic relation or lexical relation, we know the meaning of words. For example, in everyday talk, if you want to know the meaning of a word conceal, okay, we have word conceal. If we ask somebody that what is the meaning of conceal, he or she may be explaining that conceal is the synonym of or antonym of hide. Okay, yes, synonym of hide. Tall is the antonym of short. So sometimes we are explaining while referring to synonyms, while some other time we are explaining words with the help of antonyms, with the help of opposite words. Like black is the opposite of white. When we are asking somebody that what is black, when something is not white, so black is the very opposite of white. So with the help of these relations, we know the meaning of words. So now what is lexical relation? This is an approach towards meanings. Again, dear students, remember we are studying words under the umbrella of semantics. So we have our main concern is with the meaning of words. So this is also one of the approaches towards meanings. To know meanings, we are doing these things. When words semantic features are not taken into account, like we have discussed that in some words there is feature of masculine, feminine, or young, or in some words like we have features of adultness, okay, childhood. So when we are not taking these relations, when we are not taking these features, when we are taking relations, when we are making comparison and contrast while understanding the meaning of words, so this is described like when words semantic features are not taken into account in understanding of their meanings, in understanding of words meanings, rather words are described in terms of their relation with other words. So this approach is called lexical relation or semantic relations, okay. Like we have the first component in semantic relation. The first relation is synonym relation, the fact of expressing the two opposite words, the fact of expressing the same meanings of two words or two terms or more than two terms. So synonymous means two or more words with closely related meanings are called synonym. When they are closely, when there is close relation in meanings of words, so this relation will be known as synonym relation or synonymous relation, okay. Like for example, almost, nearly, so these two are closely related. Big and large, again there is a relation, synonymous relation. Broad and wide, again there is a relation. Buy and purchase, car, automobile, coach, sofa, so there is a relation in these words meanings. So that's why these words are called like synonyms of one another or each other, okay. They can often but not always substitute for each other in a sentence. Remember students, this is very important. Although they are synonymous, they have relation, they have synonymous relation, but they can often, this relation can often be useful but not always. Why? Because there is no not absolutely they are opposite, there is not absolutely they are synonym, there is no total sameness, because we know that every word has its own feature, its own meanings, its own color, or its own usage, or its own taste. Whenever we are using one word instead of another, so we will be looking at the other features, at the demand of the sentence, or at the demand of a structure, that whether this word is suited here, whether this word is fit here or not. So otherwise we will be not using the same word. Yes, they will be having same meanings, they will be considered like synonyms, but they will not be used, but they will not be substitute for one another or each other. For example, answer in reply. Answer in reply are two words, they both are synonym, okay, but we can't replace, we can't say or write one at the instead of another. For example, Umar had only one answer correct in midterm paper, in his midterm paper. So we can't say Umar had only one reply correct, although they are synonym. But when we are using in the second sentence, Umar had only one reply, so it would not be correct. It would be considered odd, that there is strangeness in meanings, okay. It will look very strange. Like for example, you should answer me. You should answer me, okay. You should answer me of my text, of my message. Often we are saying that you should reply me. You didn't reply me. We can't say that you didn't answer me. You didn't reply me is correct for my message. So that's why we will be very careful regarding the words' meanings. Another feature is that formality and informality. Yes, it's a matter of fact that some words are very formal and some words are very informal in nature. Like for example, my father purchased a large automobile and my dad bought a big car. Okay, bought. Okay, my dad bought a big car. Father is the synonym of dad, purchased is the synonym of bought, large is the synonym of big, automobile is the synonym of car. Like four words are in these two sentences, four words are synonyms. But there are differences in meanings of these four words. Like father is very formal, purchased is again very formal word, and large is also very formal word, and automobile is considered a very formal word. But did, bought, big, car, they are considered informal. They are the words of casual use. Okay, they are the words of like daily routine. Okay, informality is there. Yes, so we will be taking that some words are formal and some words are informal. We will be looking at the demand of a sentence. Remember, casual and informal words are there, mundane and routine words are there. When we are writing formal letters, we are using formal words. Okay, we are we have this demand to use formal words. Some words are official, formal, ordinary, literary. Yes, in words we have these differences. Like some words are very formal and official, and some are ordinary, and some are literary. So these differences are there in words' meanings. For example, residence, official and formal word. This is very official and very formal word. Home is ordinary word. Okay, we are using in daily routine. And we have also house. House is very like a formal word. Okay, so residence is official and house is formal, home is ordinary, and abode is literary word. So these all four words are synonyms in nature, in meanings, but they are different in these features. We have also obsolete words. Obsolete means outdated or old-fashioned words are not in usage. Okay, it means your. Thine means yours, but the two, they and thine, they are not in daily life in modern English uses. Okay, so that's why they are considered obsolete. Although they are synonym, they are same in meanings, but there is difference in the modernity and absoluteness. Meanings of words vary from subject to subject. To students, remember, like in engineering terms, in engineering like subjects, okay, all construction works, like in civil engineering and languages, we have one word, reinforcement. Word reinforcement got different meanings in different subjects. For example, in engineering and construction works, this word reinforcement means when concrete is used with steel, when steel is used in concrete. So this is called reinforcement. In which subject? In engineering subject. Okay, in languages we are using, in social sciences, this word reinforcement is used in different meanings, like the act of making something stronger, especially a feeling or an idea. So this is the meaning of reinforcement in social sciences and languages, to send more soldiers to a place. So remember students, now there is clear-cut difference between the meanings of the same word. Like in engineering terms, this means when steel is used in concrete. In social sciences, this means that when we are like the act of making something stronger, especially feeling or idea. So words meanings vary from subject to subject, from discipline to discipline. Remember, like we have love. Related words, synonyms words are there for love, yearning, affection, liking, fondness, predilection, longing, preference, tenderness, partiality, intimacy. But remember, these all are having different usage. So they are different. Like some of them are ordinary words, and some of them are official words, and some of them are formal words, and some of them are very literary words. So differences are there in meanings, although they are synonym. Okay, again another word is there. It's your homework, that anger and angry, like furious. We have these synonym for the word furious, but your work is that you should find out that which of the synonym is literary word, and which is informal, and which is formal, and which is official. Okay, you should search. And again the third word, like confuse, perplex, bewilder, bemuse, baffle, puzzle, these all are synonyms, but some of them are literary, some of them are official. So dear students, now we have concluded that every word has its own meaning, its own usage, its own color, and its own taste, structure, its own formality and informality level. So although they are synonyms, but there is differences are there in these features, in these relations. So one word is often we are using one word instead of another, but not like always that very word will be suitable to use instead of another. So it is a job of you people that you should explore more and more, and you should remember these differences, these factors that are involved in words meanings. We will be studying another feature, another lexical relation, antonymy relation, okay, which is the very opposite when there is when there are two words are very opposite in meanings, so that relation is called antonymy relation. Antonyms we will be studying in our next class. If you have any question, you are welcome to ask. Please, you should ask question. All the best. Thanks. Be careful. Assalamu alaikum.